Hello there, my name's Dave Allen. I'm good and geeky. And although I've been doing quite a lot of stuff with Obsidian lately, I'm really impressed with the application Drafts, and I have been for a long time. It's my go-to application for whenever I want to put in text into any device, whether it's on my Mac, on my iPad or my iPhone. And then what I do is I use actions to send it to other places. Now there's a thing coming up where Textexpander is not going to work in Drafts fairly soon, and because I think the developer of Drafts has decided to put some snippets into this here, and I've been setting that up in Drafts and it works fairly well. Probably not as good as what you get out of Textexpander, but it's a start anyway. Don't forget that with the iOS you've got the keyboard replacements that you can use that are in the system settings, so that's another way of doing quick replacements of text in there to save you a whole lot of typing. Mostly I don't use them too much because I like to dictate as much as possible. While we're talking about that, go and have a look at the videos I've been doing about voice control, which I've been using on the iPhone, the iPad and on the Mac as well, and it's actually getting quite good. Not quite to the level of drag and dictate, but pretty damn close, and one of the best things about it that it's free. Let's get on to setting this up with Drafts and Snippets. First thing you need to do is to go to the directory and look in two places. First for the workspaces and also for the actions that are available. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So first of all, let's have a look here. We've got the snippets and you want to install this here. I've done this already, but all you got to do is click on that and it will install those snippets into your device. Done it on one device, it'll be all available in the other devices as well. That's one of the great things about Drafts, that it's available everywhere. Then you want to go into the action groups and also set up the action groups. So you want to get this here and set that up and click on install. Okay, so here I'm in Drafts. I've got the snippets. I've made 4 snippets already. One is the good and geeky URL. This first line here is the name of the snippet. Okay, same on this one here. So this is the name of the snippet. And then the second line here is the actual snippet. This is what actually gets put into your document whenever you use the snippet. Then I've got another snippet here. This is one of the ones that they suggested making. There are other ways of putting dates in, but this is a good way to do it as well. It's a bit weird the way that you put in this date here. I've changed it a little bit because I like to have the year, month and then date, because that's kind of like the Geek's way of doing it, the programmer's way of doing it. Then I've got the YouTube subscribe URL, which is a pretty link URL. I've set that up so that if you want to subscribe to this channel, all you got to do is click on this, goodandgeeky.com, and then YouTube after that, and it'll take you where you can subscribe. Go and subscribe now. It's a good idea. Subscribe and click on the bell and get notified whenever I make new tutorials. Okay, so let's see. How do we use this? Let's start a new document. And I can do this here. I can do insert snippet. And I set a keyboard shortcut on this already for Control and Z. So let's do Control and Z. And here is where you choose your snippet. If you've got a lot of snippets in there, you can do a search for the snippets and you'll find whatever you're looking for, so that's kind of good as well. All the snippets are going to be in archive because we don't want to line in the inbox where it's going to sort of just mess things up. So let's say I want to put in the good and geeky URL. Let's double click on that there, and that's gone in there. How about that then? And I'm going to do the same with the date. So let's double click on that insert snippet. And I'm going to put in the one there for today. Click on that there. So when you see it gets put in there, it actually puts in the date. It doesn't put the code in there, it just actually puts the date in there when you actually use it. You can do edit snippets, so you want to go into the snippets and edit what you've got in there already. So let's double click on that one there. And say if I want to do an edit of this today one, and next time I use this snippet, it's going to put that in that new updated snippet. I can load the snippet workspace with this one here, so let's do that. So this is the snippet workspace over on this side here. And I can see all the snippets that I've got there. Creating a snippet is really easy. So let's do that now. Let's click on plus. So hello world, that's going to be the snippet. Then what you want in the snippet, it goes in the second line. So hello world is the name of the snippet. And now we're going to put in whatever we want in there underneath. Using voice control is really easy on the iMac, iPad and the iPhone. And it's a quick way to get dictating stuff into your computer much faster than typing. So that's a quick way of getting stuff in there. I've made a new thing there. Now you want to put a tag on this here for it to go into the right place. We need to put this tag in there of snippet, singular and not plural, and press enter there. So I've got my snippet in there. So that's tagged as snippets. That's going to be in the right place now. and it's not archived yet, so let's put it into the archive as well. Move to archive. So now I've got that new snippet in the archive. Just tidies it away, put it away where you can sort of get it, but it's not sort of in your face in the inbox. And I'm starting a new draft in here, and I'm going to insert a snippet. Let's this time do a copy of snippet. So I'm going to do a double tap on that there. Going to do this new snippet, and that is now on the clipboard. All I have to do is Command V, and it's pasted in there. And that's kind of useful if you're going off into a different application and you want the snippet into wherever else you want it. And it's just a good way to go and collect your snippet and put it where you want it. So that's something else. We've also got copy snippet via prompt. So I'm going to double click on that there. And with this one here, you get your dialog box here, and you just choose whichever one you want. And again, it goes onto the clipboard, and you just do a Command V to paste it in there. That's how to use snippets in drafts. And I did do a little shorts video, which you'll find on YouTube as well. Just a quick and dirty way of showing you exactly how to use snippets in drafts. And this one here just goes into a little bit more detail. So I'm Dave Allen, I'm Good and Geeky. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye now.